you not like the TikTok that freaking Sam sent you about when it sits?
Hello, everyone.
Hold on, I gotta get through this real quick about the couple's vacation. Did you watch that?
I saw that, but it would have made sense if they would have met first.
True.
So I mean, I get it. I get where it was heading to, but
I thought it was funny because I'm like, yeah,
it
that's
didn't
kind
really
of.
apply. But it made sense.
Hey, welcome to OK Friends.
Welcome to the late start of 2OK Friends.
I know we were a little late, but we was having a good time, chit chatting, doing this, doing that.
They were having a good time chit chatting. We
Brad,
spent 30 minutes waiting on Mark to figure out the mics.
Right.
We don't even, actually, a matter of fact, we don't even know if you can hear us.
We don't know.
that is true.
Can somebody tell us? Is anybody in here?
I think our producer, our guest producer, can turn on his phone and check out if it's.
Yeah, we got a guest producer again.
Mark is back.
Who is an ancestor of Bob Ross.
Temporary producer. It's not even a guest producer anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to
So-
give a shout out to Nate. He's
What would you like
in
us to call you then?
part-time Mark.
Marky Mark and the 2OK Friends?
Marky Mark on the part-time gig.
No, your name doesn't get to go first.
Part-time Marky Mark.
Shout out to Nate in Disneyland. Disney World.
Disneyland. He is.
Oh, you can hear us drinking around the world.
Yeah.
Nathaniel,
You are missed.
get it, son.
Hopefully you treat your wife good on this tour across America
Yeah.
during this month.
Told you. I told you it gets a little sketchy.
Dude in the red ski.
Dude in the red ski.
And the red is sexy. Read, motherfuckers.
Sexy.
Dude in the red is sexy. We know Brittany didn't say that. Yeah. Yeah, I told you that I'm pretty sure he wants to do nasty things to me.
Hey, you never know.
Sorry,
JT,
man.
I know it's you, buddy.
Sorry, JT. He's mine.
Fight to the death.
And I win.
Yeah.
And I do weird things to the dead.
Oh. All right. Well, moving on because I don't know where that was going to go. So
But
we'll scoot on from that.
I told everybody to think of some questions to ask everybody before we do get into this. Anybody has any weekly updates about anything?
Weekly updates about what?
Life choices.
Let's see. Do I have any updates for you? Nope. Sure don't.
Mark?
Nothing that I can think of.
Nothing's happened in your world that you want to share with the two people that might be watching?
No, nothing. yet.
Anything you want?
I know
You haven't taken any massive dumps.
No.
Would you like to talk about?
They've been pretty.
I know he will not watch this, but I want to give a shout out to my father. Speedy recovery.
Yes.
Drink.
Shout out to Dwight. Cheers, Dwight.
Cheers to Pops. Other than that, I got nothing. Been looks like the weather's going in our favor. Going in the right direction. Got to get in the pool over the weekend.
Okay with it.
That was nice. Got in the pool.
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Is it cold?
It wasn't bad. Was not bad.
Was not bad, guys.
Was not bad.
It was a nice, refreshing dip.
All right.
So should we start on these questions then?
Yeah, Mark, I'm gonna let you go first because you're the guest.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, you go first.
Get my handy notes out. 'Cause I
Handy
know
dandy
I'll probably
notebook. I have mine
I did them on my
too.
notes too.
I did as well.
All right, let's start with if you could be any age for the rest of your life, what age would you choose?
That's a good question. Do I lose anything in life if I pick an age?
I mean, just whatever you would be at that age. Like you can't say you were 2 and be working.
Yeah, but like
No.
right now, do I have everything I have now?
Like if I pick 25,
Yeah.
do I keep my wife and my kids, or do they not exist anymore?
Well, you might have to track them down.
My kid wouldn't be here.
No. We'll just say you just stay at that age.
So whatever you had at that age is what you have.
No, like you just stay at that age. Your life continues. Like we can.
So if I pick 25, I still have my wife and kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'd say 30.
I can't do that because then my wife be dead.
I would say
Then you'd be
30.
in jail.
That's a solid age.
I
Life
know.
would be different.
My life would be different. I could agree 30. Your insurance is cheaper.
Yeah.
Good interest rates.
You don't have to worry about the old
Raider fan needs to lose.
I told you.
Guy's gonna get us kicked off the air.
Oh, man.
I told you.
It's not that kind of podcast, bud.
If I lose my shirt, then I won't have a shirt.
But you don't have a Raiders shirt on.
I said Raiders fan though. He
Not,
knows.
not for the next hour.
You know. Oh yeah, I still am a Raiders fan for the next time.
We're just neutral.
Well, actually, let's play this by ear. Maybe I'll take my shirt off. I'd say 30 though. I like it.
Yeah, I said like 26. 'cause
Okay.
that's about when you can do anything.
I won't pick Brad's question because I know we and him have the same question. So I'll go to my next one. If you could pick a horror movie to be in and it'd be real, which one would you pick? And which one would you... There's no way in hell you would pick to be
Am
in.
I the killer in it, or am I being hunted?
You're just somebody in the horror film.
Oh, so
Like-
I may not even be hunted. I may
No,
be working out.
you
at a
would be
restaurant.
hunted. Like,
Oh,
you would
I
be.
thought maybe I was at a cafe.
But there's... On the flip side of that, you need to say which one there's no way in hell you would ever be in.
So you're in the plot, you're saying?
Yes.
I'm not just walking down the street.
Right. You're just
I'm
not the random
going
guy.
with. It's hard to toss up between Jason and Michael Myers because
You would be in or you would avoid?
I would be in because they're a solid speed walk. I like my chances. I like my
Not
chances
bad.
in that.
Bad idea.
The one I would not be in would be Saw.
I was thinking the same exact thing about the not being in. That'd be
Yeah.
horrible.
The not
That would be
being,
the worst.
I'd pick Freddy Krueger just because.
That was the one I was.
But the Saw one, I didn't even think of it as an option. I don't want to be
I
in
was
that
thinking
predicament.
Saw, and then I was like, ooh, and then literally right before he said that, I was like, oh, Freddy Krueger. You
But the
can't-
one I'd be in, I think I'd pick Child's Play.
You think you could take Chucky?
I think I can kick a dog.
I think so too. That's a good one too. But I feel
It's
like
going to be that or Scream because the freaking Scream guy.
I mean, like you
can
put me
die.
in a horror movie with Jason and Michael Myers, it's going to be longer than 2 hours. It's going to be 2 hours of them chasing me up and down the same
Dude,
damn
but
street.
they can't die allegedly.
Yeah, and they can't get me because I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep them far enough in distance so you can see them, but they never catch you.
Yeah.
Fair. That's
Like you
fair.
drive real fast down the road, wait 5 minutes. Drive real fast down the road, wait 5 minutes. Their best chance they have is if I have to pull over and grab something to eat or get gas. That's your best
Oh
shot.
God!
That's your best
I
shot.
should have had that burrito earlier.
Time out.
If I'm 10 miles down the road, they're not speed walking, and I'm pumping gas enough time for that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, you're up, sir.
Okay. Spit or swallow?
What's the question?
Spit or swallow?
As in,
You're doing it, or
Spit or swallow?
what's your answer?
Spit.
I would also choose spit.
I guess I'm choosing to spit.
I was talking about drinking pee.
Swallow, swallow.
Oh man, I haven't seen Hello Friends yet.
Let's see. What is your least favorite word or phrase?
I can answer Brad's.
Nope, I have that for a different question. But I just learned this recently. I never thought I had a word that bothered me. But cock. I don't like the word cock.
I could see that.
I don't like it. Like nothing appealing about suck my cock or I want to suck your cock. Because all I in my head I hear cack. Suck your cack. Like
Yeah.
suck my cack.
Cackles.
Get your cock out. Like what? Who says that? It is just a recent thing. We were talking about something and
Yeah.
somebody said it and I was like, what the hell? I just realized I don't like that. And that I really don't have a problem with words, but I don't like that one. If you're talking about like words people say,
Right.
to me, say dick or penis.
Yeah.
I'd rather you say penis. Suck my penis. I like it.
I don't like penis.
Oh, that's a lie.
I don't like the word penis,
word penis?
and I don't like penis.
Okay.
But like, if I told a girl, "Hey, you want to come get this penis?" I just feel weird.
That sounds better than you want to get this cock. You want this big old juicy
I don't know
cock.
which one sounds worse or better.
Cock.
Hey, you want
Do you have a word that you don't like?
Mine was the bruh.
Bruh.
bruh?
I can't stand it.
Yeah, I say it a lot.
What up, bruh?
Because the nephew say it and it's
Bro, I'm okay with.
I say bro or bruh. Like, bruh.
That I can't.
That's usually how
You're
it
never
goes.
gonna
For me.
catch me saying that.
I usually say it in like a disappointed manner.
I
Like,
used
bruh.
to hate. Know what I'm saying?
Know what I mean?
I used to hate that phrase.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
Like, no, the fuck I don't.
I follow the entire fucking story.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Not sure.
not sure.
Nope, no clue. Don't know.
Uh,
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, cock. Show mama your cock and balls.
would you rather fight one
Yes.
horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I'm taking a horse-sized duck.
I think
A horse-sized duck?
because I'm not trying
Yes.
to get kicked by 100 little tiny horses.
Yeah. For one, it's like stubbing your toe over and over and over and
Yeah,
over.
but ducks are mean, man.
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah,
I feel like I got a shot at.
I don't know. You don't hear about too many ducks dying.
Bro, you don't hear anybody dying from a duck attack either.
Like maybe crying a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh,
Not
that scared
true.
me.
I read an article where a guy water skiing got killed by a duck when they collided.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's
that-
why he was doing
Yeah.
At high rate of speed, okay.
Duck still killed
That's
him.
not a duck attack.
How do you know God didn't say, "All right, duck, everything else failed"? You're
So
up.
it was a suicide duck.
This duck was on a mission.
Get out of here. No.
He
Maybe the duck was like, wait, who is that? That's Ricky.
I'm taking the duck. I
the
don't care.
giant duck versus the
I mean,
little
I would
tiny
take all
horses.
the little ones too, but I'm taking the giant one just to get it over with. Okay, let's see. I have a bunch in no particular order. What would you say is the perfect name for a dog?
I don't know if I can answer that because I feel like when you name a dog or a pet, there's meaning behind it.
There is, but take that out, throw it away
Can you name a pet without seeing it?
without seeing it.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I can because I have the perfect name for a dog.
But I mean, like if your wife said, "Brad, when you come home, there's gonna be a dog, but I need you to name it right now."
No,
DOG.
I do like the name DOG
DOG.
because if you say it fast enough, it sounds Asian.
Yeah, correct. I mean,
DOG.
that's a good name.
Just spelling DOG.
Yes.
But what would you say? Here's a DOG.
Yeah.
I like it.
This guy I work with told me I need to name my dog the N word. That way, when he gets out, I can yell it down
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's
down
a
the
good
street,
one. That's a good
and
one.
I can't get in trouble because I'm yelling for my dog. And I was like, Charles, I don't think that's gonna fly, man.
That's a good one because mine is like that. I go with damn it.
Damn it! Come here, damn
Oh,
it!
yep. Like, damn it. Go outside. Sit down, damn it.
You know how many times you're gonna get domestic
Like,
abuse
stop, damn it.
calls
Same
on
Hi,
you?
friends.
Oh,
Like-
20 minutes late.
Like, damn it. Come on.
You know how many domestic calls you're gonna get
Yeah.
called when you can hear, "Damn it, you pissed all over the floor."
Shut up, damn it. Shut up, damn it. Damn it. Come here.
But that is good. I mean,
Like, what do you gotta do? I gotta feed damn it.
But we all agree you can't name a pet without seeing it.
No, you can't.
I do agree with
You
that.
cannot do that.
Unless it's like a hamster or goldfish.
You cannot do that.
Well, that's what. So, Michaela just bought a dog, and it's like a 7-week-old puppy, and she was trying to figure out a name. I was like, I mean, you can come up with a name all you want to, but you have to wait, let it get to know you, get the personality out. A name will flow through.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah. Once you see an animal that you like, you're gonna know the name
Yeah.
instantly.
And it's gonna be damn it.
Glorious. Mark, you're up, sir.
I would if Remington didn't already have a name, I would have just gonna name him damn it.
Oh, was he named Remington when you got him?
Mhm.
But he freaking looked like a Remington.
Yeah, absolutely. But I would have named him damn it.
So,
Absolutely.
if you had to pick to either go far back in time or far into the future, which would you pick and why?
I know Brad would pick far in the future because he wants to see these flying cars.
Yeah, I do. I was told we were gonna have him in the year 2000.
If
They
I
lied
could
to me,
make
Jack.
money off of going in the past, I'd go in the past. If not, I go in the future just to see.
You can make money off going in the future too.
If I go far enough, like if I go too far,
Hundreds of years, like
yeah, I wouldn't make any money off that.
Why?
If I go 100 years in the future,
Yeah,
how'd I make money off that?
you come back and invent it.
Oh well,
You come back and steal their inventions and invent it first.
and make it even more advanced in the future.
Yeah, and then by then they're just tweaking what you already got paid. You already made your money.
that's fair.
It's the same thing you're gonna do in the past. Is come back and except for you would have been making it then and then coming back to the future with all the money.
That's true.
I would have just went to the future, found out what they were doing, taken all their stuff, come back here and did it.
Well, I said the future because I don't like depending on how far back. I don't know if you'd be able to survive in the past, like way back in the day, like medieval times.
Oh no, you got like sick from anything.
I mean, now
You touch anything, you die.
I'd be cool as shit to be in a medieval fight.
yeah,
It'd be sweet.
To swing some swords around.
Yeah, but
That'd be cool as shit.
There's not one person from today's world that would survive.
Can you die?
Huh?
Can you die?
Yeah.
Like you can die if you go to the future. Oh damn!
Oh, well, that's
'Cause I'd go sword fight all kinds of people. I'd just go through the centuries. I would sword fight. I'd get in a gun duel. That would be cool as shit.
Cool.
But to tell you right now, I'm not going to survive the past if I die.
And that's
If I can die one time, then
I feel like it would definitely be
Never
way
mind.
worse to die in the past than it would.
Brad dies of polio, like something that doesn't exist now.
yeah, I got in all these sword fights and gun fights, and a fucking disease killed me. I'd be so pissed. I'm like, it should have been the sword, but it wasn't. I fought the mountain. I rode a dragon.
Brad dies of gonorrhea he got from a medieval toilet seat.
A medieval hole in the ground. Son of a bitch. I knew I should have held it.
What reality show do you think you'd be best fit for?
Reality show I would be best fit for.
I think I could survive very long on Big Brother.
I think I'd be good on the Jersey Shore.
I think I could get in
I
there.
think, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I obviously would have to do a little bit of training, but like to do like the challenge or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool one to do.
I think the coolest one would be like The Amazing Race if I got
Yeah.
with the right partner.
Yeah, that would be.
But Big Brother, I think I could. If I can sell myself enough to,
Sell your soul.
not my soul, but I could survive.
You think so?
I don't know why, because I'm kind of an asshole, but people do like me. And I don't know why that is, but they do. I'm approachable.
I think I could survive in a Big Brother's house too, just because. But if the three of us are in there, I'm snitching on both of you.
We wouldn't do an
Now
alliance.
we know.
Yeah, we would to an extent.
Yeah.
We could be like the final
I'm
two.
like, you heard what Matt said?
Oh,
He said he trying to get rid of
we
you.
can just be the three.
Well, there has to be a first and second.
Oh yeah, there has to be a three before the first and second though.
Well, I would take us 3 to the finals,
Okay.
and then we would figure it out from there.
Sam said,
I think I didn't know we were going that
what?
route. I didn't know we were going that route, but I would be good at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
It's a reality show.
right. No, I'm saying like you don't have to worry about getting voted off, nothing. So I
Maybe
mean, you
Real
could just
Housewives.
be you.
Yeah,
Which I don't think I'd survive.
I feel like
as
I'd get a
housewife.
spinoff.
I'd go crazy.
Now, the one I would like to be on, but not really participate in, just to watch, is the Bad Girls Club.
Oh yeah.
Never watched that.
Because all they do is fight each other.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah.
That would be a great one just to watch. Oh my God.
JP Paradise. Hi friends.
Hello.
Brittany, take his phone away.
All right, Brad, you're up on your question, sir.
JT Paradise. That's the screen name you chose. JT Paradise. All right. Okay, here. What would you say are your top 3 biggest bugaboos?
Bugaboos?
Top 3?
Bugaboos. Bugaboos. I'll give you 3.
That just pissed me off and annoys shit out of me.
Big B Rad looking all good tonight.
Watch you say about my Browns, man.
I mean, all right. Top 3 bugaboos. Let's go.
Like,
Sam, that is Mr.
Text your
JT
friend.
Paradise.
Text your friend Brittany about who that is.
so, like, just shoot shit that just bugs the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
like I'll give you an example of what I have.
All right.
Yeah. I
My
would like an example.
first one is when people use the word
Cock.
joint. If you are describing a place and you
Hates me like, man, you see they open a new chicken joint? He loses his shit.
yes, if you
Really?
say chicken joint, burger joint, pizza joint, I hate it. I can't stand it. Don't do it. Second one is when you're talking to somebody or they type it and they say, I seen that. No. Nope, you didn't seen that. I saw that.
You saw that.
I saw that.
So you're a,
I seen that.
Have I done that to you?
Yes.
Does it drive you
I
nuts?
let it go. I don't say anything.
Would you I do it often?
No. Most people do it, but it does drive me nuts. Oh my god.
So you're a grammar
I told you. I can't with this guy. It gets so rapey. So that was the other one. And then having the bottom of my feet touched. Can't stand it.
that's what
I cannot stand that.
I don't like my feet touched
Definitely the
either.
bottom of my feet touching.
That's definitely a big one.
Yeah, lady, you have another follower.
Hey, at lady. Hey, at lady.
Hey, lady.
Hey, at lady. What's it
What?
like in New York City?
Oh man, I definitely am well on board with the "do not touch my fucking feet." You will get kicked in the face.
Yeah.
Although I do want to go get a pedicure. I don't think I could handle it, though. That's why I haven't done it.
I don't know.
I hate when someone texts me and I'm in the mood responding and then they just call me. Why didn't you just call me to begin with?
Yeah.
I don't mind talking. I'm not one of them guys, like, I don't mind talking on the phone because sometimes a phone conversation is way quicker than 15, 20 text messages.
Yeah, if you need an answer, you call them.
Right. But nothing drives me more, and my wife knows this. You text me, I respond, you text me again, in the middle of responding,
Does she do that to you
and she calls me.
all the time?
Not all the time, but
Yeah.
enough.
Okay, so that's 2. That's a good one. I can see how that could be.
It's just because it's like, I just spent all this, and it's not as soon as I start texting.
Boy, that doesn't make sense.
But it makes sense, lady. Hey, lady.
Just say your wife. You're not the only one that does it. People
Oh,
do it
you're
at
his
work.
third pet peeve.
People do it at work all the time.
Can I change mine to 4?
And sometimes it bothers me when people call me, leave a voicemail, just say call them back, knowing I know you called.
Yeah. That was your 4th one? Your 3rd one?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't.
That bothers you that much?
No, I don't really have a whole lot of.
I'm sure you have something.
I would say mine would be definitely the feet thing. I'm using that one because that just is too much. And then
Fair
probably
enough.
when somebody like texts you something that could be in one text.
Oh my God, that
Ding,
does
ding,
drive me
ding,
nuts.
ding. Like 7 different text messages.
What are you doing? Are you here today? What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah. And then third one,
Mark hates when his balls are touched.
What is happening up there?
probably with people.
What is happening?
Somebody has just unsubscribed.
Somebody unsubscribed?
Yeah.
Dang.
Might have been JT such
JT is
and such.
probably mad that you're not taking your shirt off.
Might be JT such and such.
Well, apparently not. I think he unsubscribed us. Just copy and paste, bro.
Oh man, I'm gonna get asked to choose violence
I
today.
hope he sends a pig. That'd be hilarious. Matt, I'm throwing your ball down the lane right now. How'd you have your ball?
You don't have my ball.
Did you mean one, or do you have both of his?
They're pretty big.
Yeah. Did you lick them before you did that? Or did you clean them?
And you spelled my name wrong.
Your third one. Okay. Your third one.
Oh, yep. Too many.
Okay, let's just go to the next question. I don't know how it's so hard.
Oh,
You guys are just that laid back, nothing
no,
bugs
I
you?
said my third one would be when people are like, if correcting, like if I spelled something wrong, like
Oh,
grammar
yeah.
police.
Yeah.
and they're like your.
That Brad
no,
does with
it's
scene.
YOU''re. I'm like, no, I don't have time.
That is also, now that you bring it up, is a bugaboo of mine.
Yeah.
When people post stuff on social media
They don't spell check.
and they don't read it over, like, OMG.
Yeah.
I'm bad at that with my emails at work.
Like, read it over.
Like I can see if I'm posting something, yeah, I'm gonna read it over. But if I'm just like having a
Text
conversation,
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm just texting.
like
Or if
I'll,
I'm
I
chatting
usually
on
don't
the
say anything, but if you're posting it, read it
phone,
over.
yeah.
Like if I text you and said they're going to be there too, and I spelled they're wrong, and if you say, it's THEIR,
I would probably just be like,
I
but I would go, you wouldn't see me. I'd go on about my business,
Yeah.
but I would understand what you're saying.
All right, so my turn then.
Yep.
All right, so do you think AI will change the world for the better?
No.
No, I think it's going to
No.
take over the world.
Yep, I agree.
I
with
think
that
it's all
100%.
bad.
Yep, it's going to
All
be
I
bad.
think it's going to become a situation where they actually take over the world. Like,
Absolutely. It's exactly what's going to happen. I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're all agreeing
It's
there.
slowly but surely going to start happening. Like,
Because there are some videos I will watch. I don't know if it's real or not.
like the Kettering Health getting hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my job's been hacked
You can
multiple times.
Say what you want, but I guarantee you an AI some sort is involved.
Probably.
My job's been hacked a couple times, and they ask for a ransom, or it's like you're not getting your customer shit, and it's like P&G won't pay it.
Oh, so apparently bought a ball from you, and that's why he was throwing your ball. Well, it doesn't matter because he probably didn't do anything but throwing a 120.
I don't know what ball I ever gave your dad.
Maybe he gave him just a tip.
All I know is
I'm glad you like holding my balls.
the ball's in his hands.
Be gentle.
If possible, would you rather live underwater or in space, and why?
I would.
I would say in space because I feel like you could go to uncharted area. Same thing in the ocean,
Yeah.
but
Say,
I feel like there's more questions
I
about
feel like
outer space.
I would like. I think space would be more fascinating to live in.
I don't know.
But I think underwater would feel more comfortable because space is so empty, so
What he
Quiet.
said.
Allegedly.
Well, what he said for both, like, there's so much uncharted underwater.
Yeah, both. It's both.
I think it'd be cool either way. I would have more shit to do underwater.
right.
I'd go find a group of
You
whales or
actually,
something
like,
and
live
chill.
underwater though.
Yes.
Like if you have food there. You have,
Yes. I think it'd be cool as hell to live underwater.
You're live.
Okay. Quick question. The limoncello margarita, where was that at again?
I believe it was in Italy.
Okay, that's where I'm about to be. I just wanted to make sure.
Absolutely. Let me know if you like it.
Well, I got this shitty American beer.
This is our
What was it?
producer Nate
Fat
calling in.
tire.
Oh yeah, fat tires, eh?
Well, you
Don't
tell
be
him you
sorry.
should be watching it.
Yeah, he's live on air.
He is live, Danielle.
I run this shit.
He runs this shit. Oh no, he doesn't.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, sweetie.
The real boss kicked them all.
The real boss kicked him off.
But yeah, there's so much uncharted.
Yeah.
I personally just think it'd be cool to see like aliens and shit.
Yeah.
I would.
To see if they're real and if they're what the people make them out to be. I think they're going to be welcoming.
I think it'd be cool if I could do a year underwater, a year in space.
You have to do a year on land in between that.
Why?
I just feel like you would have to equalize first. For real, no, I'm being serious. Like you would.
What if you just adapt?
Explode?
I don't
You
think.
just adapt.
Oh, you just adapt.
Yeah, you
So
just
you could
adapt.
just shoot a rocket straight out of the water into
Yeah.
space, and you're just like,
Like
cool.
aliens.
I live here now.
Because you have the technology.
What do you have? A tent?
No, not right now.
You
I'm
might.
good.
You might if JT is still playing with your balls.
Your turn.
No, I just asked that.
that's
My
right.
turn.
Bradley Michelle Moore.
Oakley Dokley.
You look like a Michelle.
Fuck you. If you were an artist, like a singing artist or rap artist,
Okay.
what would your stage name be? I used to have a bunch. I've narrowed it down to one.
Everybody calls me Whitey. Not everybody, but I grew up a long time. People call me Whitey. I'd probably just go with that because of my last name being Whitehead. Everybody called me Whitey.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, simple enough.
I mean,
What would you be?
I don't know. That's a good one.
the heir of Bob Ross.
It could be.
Freaka.
Maybe
BRJ, Bob Ross Jr.
Happy Accidents.
I didn't ask what your band name was. What your name
That's
is.
my name. My name's Happy, and then my last name's Accidents.
Happy Accidents is that's your artist name?
Hey, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Okay, brought to you by Happy Accidents.
Yeah.
That sounds like you shit your pants. What are you listening to? Happy Accidents? Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, but have you ever shit your pants and been happy?
No. Maybe it's time to rethink things. Maybe we're looking at it all wrong.
Maybe you are.
Now, I have an alter ego name,
Yeah,
Richard Hitchwater,
yeah. I knew that.
and Mike Kunsley, attorney at law. I was at
You ever a lawyer?
the bar one night, and they had a reunion going on. And my buddy Levi filled out a name tag, and I told him to put Mike Kunsley on there. And I told everybody I was an attorney, and they all thought we went to high school together. And they were way older than me.
For Halloween one time, I had business cards and everything because I dressed up as like a lawyer. Business cards, and my name was Ted D. Bear.
Ted D.
Hey,
Bear.
Pretty good.
I like that better than Happy
So we'll see.
Accidents.
Happy accident.
So we'll change it up.
All right, Brad. We're waiting for yours.
Lucky Haskins.
Lucky Haskin.
Haskins.
Yep. You know where I got that from?
What?
Exit signs driving on the highway. Because I'm pretty sure that's an exit. Whereas Lucky and Haskins.
It's not a bad one.
No, I like it. Lucky Haskins.
That's not bad.
What are you doing? Just listening to Lucky Haskins.
Absolutely. That new Lucky Haskins came out. It's a banger.
Do it.
What kind of music would you play?
I don't know, because
At the Lucky Haskins.
Lucky Haskins, probably country.
That sounds like country.
Probably
Yeah, that
country.
could be cool.
Country or hippie
My other
music.
country one was Randall McLeod. But I like Lucky Haskins. I narrowed it down to that. It's probably my
The
favorite.
guy that did all my tattoos named Brian McLeod.
I think Lucky Haskins was ultimately the first, was going to be like my alternative name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my band was going to be the Maxi Pads.
Nice.
That was my band name on Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Maxi Pads.
Maxi pads.
Yeah.
Mine was I fart in bathtubs.
That's a good one too. But now I'm kind of stealing the band name Happy Accidents. Dibs.
Damn.
That's the name. Actually, I'll take that back. That can be the name of your porno.
Happy accidents.
By Teddy Bear. That's your porn name now.
Teddy Bear.
All right. If you could learn any trade instantly, what would it be? Any trade ever?
Ever?
Yeah.
Underwater welding. They make a shit ton of money.
They do, but their life expectancy is
Not
real low.
necessarily
Right.
Because money, just what would you think would be the coolest thing?
Oh, like any trade period? What do you consider trade?
Like a job, like
Oh, it has to be a job?
no, I mean what? Like I don't know, woodworking would be
Oh, I was gonna say airbrushing.
hairbrushing.
Air.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Oh.
Airbrushing.
Yes, that would be cool.
A great car painter.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Like deep,
Car
like-
painting cars would be
like
dope.
custom like
yes.
paint job.
Airbrushing would be dope.
Or-
Painting cars would be dope.
Top 5 like tattoo artists. Like,
But yeah, mine would be something in the arts, something creative like that.
I thought a blacksmith would be cool.
That would be
that's-
awesome.
Like,
That would be cool. as
That'd be
fuck.
cool shit. You
Doing
could make
like
my sword for when I
swords
go
and shit
back
like
to the
that.
past and
Yeah.
sword fight people.
down. And that's what I'm thinking. Like old
Made by Happy
Teddy
Accident.
Bear.
This killing is brought to you by Happy Accidents.
Teddy Bear says hello.
put a little fucking like end stamp on it.
I think it'd be dope.
Teddy Bear says hello.
Because I don't know
the
anybody
future.
that's ever been a blacksmith.
No, I think it would be an awesome thing to learn.
A couple
about.
whitesmiths.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you could be a white smith. But my last name's not Smith. Shut up. You just don't understand. What's the worst drink someone can order at the bar? In your opinion. Mine is anything with Jaeger in it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jaeger is fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
just Jaeger bombs in general.
Ugh.
I think.
Yeah.
I hate Red
I hate
Bull.
when everybody
Jaeger
says-
bombs is
I
gross.
hate when they're like, "Let's go do Jaeger bombs."
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
The only thing I've ever liked with Jaeger in it was a root beer barrel. It was
What?
a root beer barrel. It was
Barrel of roots.
root beer schnapps and Jaeger, and it did taste like root beer.
Huh.
But other than that, Jaeger can go F it.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
Anybody that says they love Jaeger, fucking
Can go
sold their
fuck
soul to the
themselves.
devil.
Can go fuck themselves.
It's about the boob.
Yeah, I would say that's a good one. Other than that, I don't really judge too much because people always judge me for what I drink. So
I actually never have.
you haven't, but you know how many times people do are like, "Oh, you're drinking a Red's Apple Ale." Like, fuck off.
No,
It's got more percentage than that Bush Light you say is
I
a
like
real
that
beer.
ale.
it's
They say, "Oh, drink a real beer, bitch." It has more alcohol in it than your Bush Light. I didn't know Bush Light was considered a real beer.
Right.
Bud Light's considered a real. Get the fuck out of here.
but you do like you drink fucking Coronas with me before.
I'll drink Bud Light.
Yeah, like you drink
Bush-
other shit.
Bush is pushing it.
The only time
drink
I
Coronas-
used to drink Busch Light, if it's like, hey, we're gonna do a night of drinking games, I'll go grab me a 30-pack because it's $15.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting good beer on a night of drinking games.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pound
Makes sense.
$40 fucking case of beer.
That makes sense to me.
But it's like Busch Light's cheapest I go that I can withstand the taste.
Yeah, I can't like do like natty and stuff.
Like
can do
I had a
that
buddy that used to drink Milwaukee's Beast, and I said, "You're fucking
shit. Yeah.
the devil, man. Like nothing about that says okay, that's good."
Here's one for you. If you had to choose. No, you have to choose. What would my catchphrase be?
Your catchphrase
My catchphrase.
or like mine?
My catchphrase, and then we'll do Mark's catchphrase, and then we'll do your catchphrase. If you had to pick a catchphrase for me,
Yours catchphrase would be, "I'm just better.
I'm just better.
I'm just better."
Not where I thought you were going to say. My catchphrase would be, I thought you were going to say my catchphrase would be, in theory.
You do a lot of fucking theory.
In theory.
Don't ever, ever volunteer to help him do any type of project.
Is he what it
After
is?
he says the
Well,
word,
it
in
should work.
theory, it should just be like 10 minutes worth of work and then 8 hours of drinking.
That's what I
That's
thought you
not
were
how
gonna
it
say.
happens. I do take my back. It will be in theory. This is only going to take 5 minutes in theory. Might drop that shit. Yes. I changed mine. In theory.
Yeah. Because I had two of them I thought you might go with. That one, and then absolutely.
You do say
Ooh,
absolutely a lot.
absolutely, yes.
He does say
I
absolutely
do
a lot.
say that.
I don't even know what you're gonna say for me.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
fair enough.
Fair enough.
Matt's
Or-
fair enough.
100% fair.
Or what's the one at work? Everybody say that I fucking say too much. I'm fully fucking aware.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do say that a lot.
They'd be like, you behind your goals. Yeah, I'm fully fucking aware. That doesn't help.
Yeah, and fair enough. March is going to be hard because
Mark has anything that has to be like a smart ass about. That is his catchphrase. Or you can't hear what he says.
Right.
So it could be that's all you hear. But Mark will say some funny shit. Is blinking a catchphrase?
That's your
Could
catchphrase.
be.
I feel the wind.
You don't really say anything a lot
No,
like we
I
do.
don't. I don't talk that. I'm not a.
No.
Big
You,
talking.
you know the greatest line you ever said?
Huh.
Is when you grabbed a pair of sunglasses and you threw them in the pool and
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, "There's your fucking glasses." That's your catchphrase. There's your fucking
There's
glasses.
fucking glasses.
Threw them in the deep end of the pool.
Or when she said, "I'm fucking leaving," you say, "Go ahead."
Bye.
Fun times, fun times.
The dumb shit we say when alcohol is involved. Oh, Mark, you're up.
Oh, we've already kind of talked about this, but do you believe in aliens?
Yes. Brad's on the fence. I think there's something else out there just
I feel the
because
same way. Too much.
I have no
big.
proof, but I do think there's something out there.
Now, I'm not saying that they look like people imagine them with big heads and big eyes and walking around with little bodies and stuff, but I think there has to be some type of other existence out there.
I know I said in the previous answer it would be cool to see the aliens, but
Doesn't mean he believes that. Doesn't
I
Okay,
do not.
You do not? Yeah, so I thought you were going to go the other way with that
No,
question.
I do not. Not so sure there.
You just think the entire universe is, as far as can go, never ending. There's nothing else.
I mean, maybe some like plants and shit. But do I think there's other life forms? No. Nah, dog.
I don't know.
Some fungus, probably.
I don't see that happening.
Maybe some. Correct. Neither do I.
Huh.
Neither do I.
No, I say
That
I
makes
don't
two
see-
of us.
I don't see them not being. There has to be something else.
There's gotta
Honestly,
be.
and I also say that's one thing we'll never know.
Right. Unless something weird happens.
We'll never know. 'Cause I don't give a shit. They can come up there tomorrow and say, just found at Area 51 and post a video of an alien. That shit's going to be made the fuck up.
Right.
Like we landed on the moon.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm also don't like people don't come at me because
Right.
I just don't think there is.
I don't know.
Plus, it's going to be hard to find out because not like you,
I'm not saying we
you can
did.
go up there and stay as long as you want in the space station.
Right.
You can't. Not like you can roam free.
Right.
And what, they going to drive by every planet and everything just to check it out? I don't think it works that way.
Yeah. I don't know.
Our lifetime, we'll never know.
I'll agree with that. I don't think we'll ever figure that out.
But I can't say I really believe that.
Mine's a two-part question.
Okay.
If you was chosen to be a tribute, how long would you last?
Or is it 3?
Second question is 3. Second question, if us 3 were all chosen as tributes, who would outlast the other, and would you work together until we couldn't anymore?
Could I have Katniss on my team?
No.
Oh, I'm dead.
Would I last? I feel like I would. Would the 3 of us work together? Yes. But Mark goes first.
Fair enough.
I'm not saying anything about your unathleticism. I just feel like you're more
Easier to kill?
free-spirited. So
I'll be the quiet one that you guys were like, "Where'd Mark go?" I'm like,
exactly, you'd be like, "Where'd Mark go?" And then next thing you know, here, crunch, crunch, There he is. He just walked right into their trap. He didn't stay with us like we told him to.
I was going the other way. I was saying
He said that he would turn on us. And kill
No,
us
no
both.
way. No way you wouldn't.
Do you think you win it or you at least make it to the final? Like if it was just you and 11 other people.
I don't even know if I'd make it to the final. I'm gonna be close. I'll be top 5.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you get shot right off the rock in the water.
I'm not going in the
I
rock.
think I'm smart enough to survive as long as I
Would
could.
you? Would you run away?
I wouldn't go
Percent?
towards the pile
Yeah, I
of
would.
shit.
I'm the same way.
Now, I'd go
That's
back
smart.
later and
Yeah.
just grab something, but I think I'm smart enough to survive as long as I could.
Yeah, right.
But I'd be one of them fucking shitty districts where they fucking count me out. I want to be in like District 1, 2, or 3.
But if we're all in there,
We're going to the finals and we fucking figure it out until we got there.
Yeah.
we had to keep Mark alive.
Huh?
Or our whole time's gonna be saving his ass.
No, you don't want that.
But I would not turn on you until I would tell you your face, hey, it's time for us to.
Yeah, and then you
Part
do
ways.
it. I feel like if that happened, I think it should be fair and separate
Yeah.
and then do it.
Yeah, you
But-
separate
Like
and
you
then
don't
hunt.
want to like.
But I don't know if I
Yeah.
could kill either one of you.
You separate and then hunt.
Yeah.
But I would give you the respect to say, I'm going my way. You guys need to go your way.
Right.
But I don't know if I can hunt you guys. I know Brad could. He's fucking going to try to take us both out.
I'll just set.
But
I mean, but that's kill or be killed.
maybe we can figure another way out.
If you
Maybe.
can, cool. But if not, it's kill or be killed.
What if I found a way out and you just done killed me? Because you didn't think to ask questions.
Well, no, it's not going to go that way.
What if we
If-
just made a pact to kill each other and they had to be one winner? So they're like, no.
If we separate and we come across each other, I would hope we have a battle first. I would hope we're not shooting each other in the back. We're not, if you see me from a distance, we're not sniping. Like, we're fighting it out. It's going to be a fight.
Mark's gaming nickname was Sniper
Yes,
Mark.
And I would hope that if you found a way out, we would do that. You would tell me before we started battling each
No,
other.
honestly, if I couldn't find a way out, I would hope the game would kill you before I had to. If
You
that
wouldn't
makes
be
sense.
able to, though.
No, I'm saying I hope the game would kill you
Yeah. So he went
before I had to have a chance to even try.
Yeah. It wouldn't, though. It's coming down to the 3 of us. Battle Royale. Triple threat match.
Buck naked.
A triple threat match.
Butt naked,
I'm
winner
putting-
takes all.
Putting Mark through a table.
Solid metal table. He's gonna go until you.
just right through it.
Yeah.
He won't stop till you go through it.
You're going to get impaled.
Sounds horrible.
Yep.
Right,
Unfortunately,
Blacksmith.
it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it
But
does happen.
I would hope that we would have the respect that that's how we do it.
Yeah.
If it comes down to the 3 of us, we're at the end. Just the 3 of us.
I feel like Mark killed you.
No weapons.
He would come on you afterward.
No weapons.
Why?
We fight.
My during.
No, you're
Like,
not allowed to
as
just
a-
jizz on me.
After he killed you,
No, you
just-
can't just jizz on me. That's
just-
disrespectful.
No.
Damn, you're gonna kill me
Right
in
in
this
the beard.
splooge.
He goes,
2 questions. 1, are you doing that out of disrespect?
Oh,
And 2, were you hard the whole time we were fighting? That you just got that excited you had a
Obviously,
fight
that would've
boner?
been the bet.
You had a fight boner?
you fucking never had a fight boner?
No.
Man,
Who hasn't had a
That-
fight boner before?
that's why they call them ragers.
It's either a fight boner or a fear boner.
Maybe it's fear.
Could be fear. And then I finally, fear's gone, and now
Now you have to relieve
I have
yourself
to relieve.
on us.
Yeah.
Time
So
to
you
celebrate.
kill us and then jizz on us. Is it like back to back, one jizz, or do you work up another jizz for the other one?
No, each one gets its own.
Well, that's
I pay my
respectful.
respects at least.
Yeah, at least we're getting fresh batches, I guess.
What if you did it the whole time? Like,
Yeah, like whoa. Just fresh batches
Mama!
handed out.
I'm coming home.
I know Matt has this question, but I'm gonna ask it. Who's your go-to character in Mario Kart?
Yoshi.
Koopa Trooper or Donkey Kong?
Toad.
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 Mine's Koopa Trooper, but he wasn't in all of them.
No, Toad all day.
But I do like Donkey Kong also.
Yoshi. Pretty sure.
I'm slaughtering Yoshi and Donkey Kong.
So, didn't say anything about Koopa Troopa.
I'm slaughtering them too.
Last time we played, I whooped your ass.
When?
Cincinnati?
Huh? You have never whooped me in some Mario Kart. Ever.
Cincinnati.
That has never happened.
Cincinnati. It happened.
Been a
No.
minute since
Arcade
Didn't
ball.
happen.
Arcade ball.
It didn't happen.
But
And if it did, and I whooped you in NBA Jam.
we went 1-1.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I saw 2-0, but that's okay.
You don't even remember playing Mario Kart. But does it matter what character you are when you're playing?
Yes.
Because I believe it does, but
Yes,
people
it
say
does.
it fucking doesn't matter.
100% does.
What?
If it didn't, then I wouldn't be Toad.
It when you play free Mario Kart, doesn't matter what character you are.
Yes.
It's whoever you like better, I thought.
No.
Well, no, I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, ultimately,
but
but
do you think there's a difference between each character?
Oh, no.
So they're all equal?
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, cool. Let's
Are
do
you talking
this.
about like old school Mario? Is there a new Mario Kart?
There's like 5.
There's a
Marios.
bunch of them.
Yeah,
but
there's
regardless,
actually a bunch of 'em.
anyways, let's play. You be Koopa Troopa. I'll be Toad. You get to be Wario.
Wario?
Yeah.
I don't like
And
Wario.
tell me there's not a difference.
I don't want it. No.
No, you have
There's a
to.
difference now.
He's so
You
mad
have to
right
now.
now.
I hate Wario.
You have to be in, though.
You just ruined his day. He goes, what?
You have to be in, though.
I changed my answer.
Hey,
If the characters don't make a difference.
No, the characters make the
hey,
make
you
a
just ruined his
difference.
day. He goes, I want to be Wario.
I don't want to be.
Dad, no.
You have to be, though.
Dad, stop.
And tell me there's not a
No,
difference.
there is a difference because he is trash.
Yeah.
And like, if you're Donkey Kong or Bowser, or I don't know if there's any other.
Bowser. Yeah, be Bowser.
And I don't know if there's any other ones, but they start off so slow.
Slow.
Yeah.
Be Bowser. I'll let you be him, too. And tell me there's not a difference in the characters.
Peach isn't too bad.
That's fine. You can be her, too.
Princess Peach.
What's her counterpart name?
Uh,
Daisy.
Hi.
Daisy.
Daisy. She's a brown-headed princess in a yellow dress.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Fun fact. Chew on that. It's delicious.
Not a fun fact. Everybody knows that.
You didn't?
I did.
He did.
At not time.
Well.
Yeah.
Good question, Marky. Yeah, see?
Let's see.
How many meows does it take to go? Yeah, see?
What's one thing that you wish you were better at doing? You want me to
Sex.
give mine to?
You?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Something I wish I was better at doing?
Yeah, like you would do more, and you just
Be great at it?
yeah, I guess.
My taxes. No, I don't know.
Like, for example, I chose like reading books and stuff. I wish that I would. I could
You're
read.
better at just sitting down and reading a
Uh,
book.
That's why I was like, let me give you my answer.
Okay,
You guys know what I'm saying.
Maybe just taking a minute to enjoy what we got.
Yeah.
Be more appreciative and not always work, off work. Just, the everyday shit that we go
Eat,
through.
sleep, repeat.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe taking a minute to actually look and enjoy what we got.
Yeah.
I don't do that enough. I'm not saying I'm not grateful to everything I have, just appreciating it more.
Yeah.
My wife, my kids, my job, even though I hate my job, but just appreciate that I do have a
Right.
job and we're able to do this every week,
Right.
even though no one's watching. But I still enjoy doing it.
Amen. Hallelujah. That's a hard one.
You're just taking a break from masturbating.
No, I just did that for like the last 30 minutes.
Boy, my arms tired.
I would say, I was better at doing. It's hard to choose. I'm so good at a
So
lot
many.
of things.
Oh, is that what it
I'm
is?
so good at so much stuff. It's sickening.
Sucks to be that fucking amazing.
How are you telling people that you
It's
appreciate
hard.
them?
It's hard, huh?
How good are you at telling people that you appreciate them?
Maybe
How am I at it?
Yeah, like
I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys tell me. I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
no, I mean
I,
no,
feel like I
I
have
just,
no problem saying like, "Thanks, I appreciate you.
You
I
could-
appreciate that."
no, but I
probably
mean
be
like
better at telling the truth.
Please elaborate. Are you saying I'm a liar?
Yeah, Mister, I'm better at everything.
I didn't say that.
There's so many good things there's so many things I'm good at.
I said that. I didn't say I was the best. I didn't say I was better. I just said I was good at them.
I think we all could be better at kind of slowing down a little bit and just taking it in.
Smelling the flowers.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do agree. Especially now in our old age.
yeah, because we know
We've
tomorrow
written half the story.
you're gonna wake up, you're gonna go to work, you're
Yeah.
gonna come home, you're gonna eat dinner, you're gonna say hi to a wife, you're gonna shower, you're gonna sleep, and do it again the next day.
But then I'm going to go to Chase Rice.
I do like some taste rice.
I'm going to do that.
What's he at there?
The Rose.
I'm a little jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I do
That'd be a
like,
good one.
I really do like Chase Rice.
Yeah.
No, I'm really jealous.
That's what we're going to do on Friday.
You should be better at inviting more people
Yeah,
to do
maybe we
things.
would be better at that.
We did not buy those tickets, so
It's fine. You can still
Could've
be
been
better
like,
at.
hey, just so you guys know, these tickets are available if you want to buy them yourselves.
Hey, sure.
well, let me tell you what I got to do that you guys can do.
What?
I get emails from the Rose. It tells me who's going to be there.
I do not.
So sign up to get emails, and then you'll know who's going to be there, and then you can get tickets to
Emails
any
that
show
I
you want.
have,
Oh yeah, Mark is
I wouldn't
bad
even see
at.
them.
He probably has 3,000 unread text
No.
messages.
Oh, text messages, I'm actually up to date.
Are you?
But
There's only 4.
okay, so we'll take emails, throw them away. So you know the Rose Music Center is a thing, right?
That I
Yes.
do.
And you know they start their concerts around probably about the May.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
You know that, right?
Now I do.
You have a website you can check. to see who's
Honestly,
gonna
the
be there.
last time I got on their website, I didn't see anybody at the time that I was interested to see.
I'm just saying that Chase Rice has been on
Well,
there
that's
for a
fine.
long time now.
Has he?
Fine.
I mean, feel free to get tickets.
We're just 2OK part-time friends. No, I'm just kidding. On a real note, I honestly did not know he was going to be there.
And I just saw Seether and Daltrey is going to be there.
I might. They're okay.
I don't know much about them, but we're debating on going to that.
That might not be bad.
I just saw Breaking Benjamin's going back on tour.
They already did. They played
did?
at Riverbend on
That'd be
Okay.
good too.
what was just past Memorial Day.
Like
Yeah.
They're in Riverbend that
Okay.
weekend. We're gonna go see Bone and the Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, you did ask me about that, and I said I don't care if I go or don't go. I've seen Bone. I saw him in '96 with.
She got her hands up all knees and the bows on her thigh. She liked to twerk it down certain. I could tell she
I
flies.
saw them in '96 with SWV, the Lost Boys,
Did
112,
you get so weak in the knees you could hardly speak?
Keith Sweat,
Mm-hmm.
and Tupac was supposed to be there.
We saw Keith Sweat at the Rose
Did you?
with Genuine.
Ooh, why so different? Even though you got my own CD.
Baby, damn those jeans.
Uh,
I just asked the Mario Kart one.
you did. No, then he
I
asked,
said, what are you better at?
Oh,
and you never really came up with anything you thought you could be better at.
You just,
no, but I agree. I guess just slowing down and enjoying the days and the hours. Some duo shots.
Here's a good one. If you had to,
No.
could you land a plane without crashing it? Like,
Do I have help
I don't know.
from the tower?
yes, but no physical help. Just
If you have help from the tower, I feel like I could. Because they know.
I mean,
I think they can
Yeah.
pull up exactly what,
they could actually tell you exactly what.
and this is going to annoy me, but you can pull up exactly what your cockpit looks like.
but it's called a cockpit.
Yeah, and you can, I think they can
But-
pull up exactly what it looks like and tell you exactly
But
what
their
to do.
instructions are in and out.
But what is the definition of safely? If I hit something at the airport, I mean, so what? I landed.
No more than like 3 people die.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure.
like the plane doesn't crash and everyone dies.
I think I'd be able to land it with nobody.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
At an airport or just randomly land it?
Both.
If I had the help through the radio, then
What about without the help?
I would be screwed.
No, without the help, we're
'Cause I
going
don't know
down,
what
and
the-
I don't know
I
how
don't
we're
know
gonna
what
get there.
anything is.
You're hearing like it's the fucking radio's going in and out.
I feel like I would have a shot just
But
because
you're
you
over-
already have an idea.
A clear area to where there's enough area to land it in.
Yeah, I think you'd have a
It's just
general
the
idea.
You'd have to have idea of what the controls do, though.
Right.
Because you hit one thing the wrong way, you flip a flap this way, and now you're
Right.
like,
I think it would be close. With them going in and out, I think you still have a general idea,
Okay.
but I don't know. But out blind, no, I'm fucking that shit up. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm a damn sure try.
What would happen? I never pulled up. Just went straight down.
Like, we need to land. All right. You said that an hour ago. What happened? Yeah, it just kept on going.
We need some duo shots.
We don't have anything to take shots of. Shots of beer. Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Ding ding, motherfucker.
Bradley Michelle, you're up.
What?
What?
Would you say?
Why was that so angry? What?
What would you say are your two biggest fears?
Dying alone. Like,
And with your balls full.
yes. But like, being dying alone, like having a heart attack or something with no one else around. I think that would suck.
That's deep. That's way deep.
And if I would have to
I
watch
wasn't going that deep, but
and having to watch my kids fail. Like something they put their like heart and soul in.
I could see that, but that has to happen.
It doesn't have to happen, but I mean like
It
if
does,
we're
though.
like-
You have to fail to get better. It's at some point.
No,
you're
and-
gonna lose at something.
No.
And fail at something.
And I agree with that, but say one of my kids put all the money into a business and they did all this research and went to school for it, and they just completely bomb it and lose everything. That would suck.
Yes, and I agree with you. That would suck. That would be heartbreaking and all that. But that's the reality. Like majority of business owners that are
Oh yeah,
they're
100%.
all their first ones fail.
Oh yeah, well,
That has to
100%.
happen. But I see where you're coming from.
But I don't
It
want
has
to
to
have
happen.
to watch that.
No, correct. Because that's just going to break. But you're not afraid of that. It's just going to
No.
break your heart.
Yes, and it's maybe I shouldn't use it as a fear.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. But that at the same time, it's like, okay, what did you learn from that to make their next one go different?
Well, that's better than the other answer. That's even more deep.
Yeah, you went way deep.
Well, I don't want to go more
deep.
deeper. And I
Go ahead, let's go. We're on this train because my answers are not that deep.
I'll leave the place depressed now.
I know. Failing as a father/husband.
So I guess my question would be, what do you define as failing? We'll start with as a father. What would you define as failing?
I don't know because, I don't think I'm failing at all.
But what would be the end where you're like, I have failed?
Your kids get on the pole.
But at that point, they're adults. You can't.
True.
Then they're making their own choices.
True,
But at the same time, let's say one of your daughters is on the pole. She's probably bringing home more than you are a year.
oh yeah, guaranteed.
So let's say she does that, and she's funding like the other daughter who doesn't have, who's too shy to get on the pole. So now they're funding each other, And
I guess,
next
I
thing you
mean,
know,
like-
their business blows up because of that.
Not being there, when
Or they
need
pay
me.
their way cash through school.
If I'm never there when they really need me, and I'm just a fucking shitty person, and I know I'm not,
Right.
But
And now
you-
that makes sense.
but you just never know what other people think of you.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Now, what about as a husband?
Just being a fucking shitty husband, like, don't do shit, don't go to, which I have a job, you know, all that, but like, just being a piece of shit. Like, there's so many people out there just
And your fear is that you will become that?
no, just not live up to their expectations.
You'll never live up to anybody's expectations.
True.
Unless you have discussed what expectations are to be set.
One of my
You have to know the expectations to live up to expectations.
one of my biggest fears is when I leave this earth that nobody's gonna remember me.
That I still wasn't going that deep, but yes, I would like to be remembered also.
And not out. I mean, outside of like your family. It's not that I need to be rich and famous or anything, but I would like to leave a mark on this world for something positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not. I'm freaking not any of this, but like a fucking serial killer or somebody went to the moon or something like. There was
No.
people.
No.
No. There was people that is remembered for wrong reasons.
You would like to leave your mark as a serial killer?
I'm pretty sure I said not any of this.
Okay.
But there are so many negative people that has left marks on this world that people will talk about and they remember. I don't want to be one of those guys. I want to be for something positive.
Correct. So, I guess where or how do you make that happen?
I honestly don't know. Like, maybe doing this. I don't know. It's. I'd be.
This is way, Mark, this is way deeper than I thought this was going to go, but now we're here.
Like, we should be sitting in canoes right now.
Yeah,
Why
this is
canoe?
way deep
Yes,
because
we're
it's
in
deep.
water. We're deep.
We got to put our waders on.
When do I not take something?
Yeah,
and
that
go,
went way sideways.
When do I not take something and go further with it?
Yeah, that was way
But-
different.
You know what I'm saying.
But you want to leave a
Positive mark.
on the world or your neighborhood or your community, but
What am I doing to do that?
yeah, how?
Absolutely nothing right now.
But why? And what is it that you want to leave? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I enjoy doing the things I do.
So you want to leave a mark on the community, but doing
Well,
the things you do isn't going to leave a mark on
I
the
don't
community.
plan on dying tomorrow, Brad. I got time.
Yeah, but I'm saying but you have to have something in mind that you would like to do. Do you?
I don't care if I.
Oh, so fuck the world, huh?
Nope.
Because
honestly,
I would like to give shoes to shoeless kids.
right.
I would like to start something to do that, and I need to quit bullshitting and
But
get over the fact that like
me and you
it's
talked
gonna
about
take
that,
money or whatever.
and
But
me and you talked about that, and I said I would help you out any way
I
that
think
I could.
that's leaving a mark on the community. So I think you need to sit down with yourself and think about what it is that what you want. If you want to do that, cool. Let's try to figure that out. I didn't know if that was something you'd be interested in.
Me and you talked
wanted
about
to do
that
it.
and said I would help you out any way that I could.
Yeah, but I didn't know. That's not your thing, though. That's my thing.
I am all about, don't.
Because shoes is my thing all
Right.
day.
But I would give the shirt off my back to somebody if they needed it.
Absolutely, same.
So why wouldn't I get behind that?
Right? I don't know.
I like shoes.
I mean-
I got shoes. I like shoes. Fucking Mark's got
I wear
shoes.
shoes.
I got you.
I get it.
Sometimes I get bored and wear shoes in my hands.
So that was way different than what I
Yeah.
thought because I had snakes in haunted houses.
Yeah.
Is what I'm afraid of. But
November.
That went
June
way
11th, 9/12. We showed you that we can go deep. It's not just all about shits and giggles.
yeah, and we could have probably went on with that for a long, long time because
I feel like it could have definitely.
there's a lot to unpack
Like-
in that thing.
I'm an asshole. 100% know that I'm an asshole. But you guys see my sense of
But are you though?
Yes and no. But you guys.
What's an asshole? What is the definition of an asshole?
Probably me. But You guys
No,
have
I'm
seen
being
my
real,
sensitive
like,
side. I mean,
if you determine somebody as an asshole,
just a dick. I don't know.
yeah, and those are the people that are like, yeah, I'm a dick, or yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah, you are. So change.
But you have seen my.
But you're not though. Like I
Right.
wouldn't say like you're an asshole.
Can be.
Oh, yes.
Everybody can be.
Yeah.
Everybody has the moments where their buttons
Right.
are pushed and
I
can
don't
be.
choose to live as an asshole.
But it's just a matter of, do you choose to do it every day, all day, every day? And he doesn't. So I wouldn't say he's an asshole.
9 times out of 10, I'm laid back, chill.
Like, can be an asshole? Absolutely. Anybody can be an asshole at some point in time.
Brad showed me his asshole once. I didn't appreciate it.
That's a lie. You touched it with your tongue.
That escalated.
Well, you
Mark?
said it.
How you gonna top that?
No, you didn't answer your biggest fear there, bud.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Oh, my feelings
Clowns?
going that deep again. No,
You?
I would say, and it's basically the same thing, but drowning and burning to death. Those would be the worst ways.
What if you're drowning, you come up, and there's
That'd
just
be
a
horrible.
circle
But
of
those are
fire?
your biggest fears?
Yeah,
Have to do with death?
yeah, probably.
Well, I think dying alone would be this terrible thing ever.
I prefer it that way.
Unless you're
Because I don't want
asleep. Unless you're asleep.
anybody to
Best
have to
way
see that
100%
and
would
watch
be
it
sleeping.
happen. Like, just let it. Like, I would rather it happen with me by myself than have to watch somebody sit there and watch me die.
But like,
Yeah.
what if it was in your sleep?
Fine.
But you had a chance to say, like, if you knew.
But I don't know though, because then if they're not, what if you fall asleep and nobody's there?
No, but that's fine.
It's the same way.
But no, but I'm talking about you're awake, taking your last breath, and you're fully aware, and you're just there by yourself. I think that'd be shitty. But if you knew 15 years from now on a Saturday, 11 p.m., you're just gonna fall asleep and never wake up, would you want people there for you to be able to say goodbye to?
No, because I would do it before 11:59 p.m.
No, I mean before you went to sleep.
I would throughout that whole day.
Right, right.
So I would say my goodbyes,
But how shitty would it be? You die alone.
and then I would probably
And your wife was at lunch or dinner with a friend, and while she was gone, you had a massive heart attack, and the first and last thing she sees is you like this on the ground. I don't know why like this, but you
I mean,
went-
I feel like it's kind of similar
right.
to what if they were at lunch and you were at home taking a nap?
I think it's better knowing you went
Similar.
peaceful.
I would definitely say sleep would be the best way to go, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
most peaceful wise, yes.
All right.
My question now.
Your question.
I'm gonna go. P, please lighten up the
Mood.
room a little bit.
I mean, you brought the question up.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I'm talking about
You,
houses and things.
you should have knew better.
I didn't know we were gonna do take that route.
Well, what? We got 3 questions left each. I think you guys skipped around a little bit.
I did. We may wrap it up after this round of questions. Just depends. I do know we're over an hour.
Yeah, it is.
We started at like what 8:05.
An hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What is going to be your question?
I don't know. I have 3 of them.
You want one of these Cappy snacks?
Sure.
Have you had one?
I have had one.
The blackberry?
No.
You had the yellow
You gave me
can.
the- Yeah. I haven't had one of these yet.
It is blackberry raspberry or black raspberry.
Sour? Oh no, this is fruit ale, so it's not that actually sour. Right?
It's technically a sour, but I like it.
Yeah, I like it. That tastes pretty good. I think I like this one better than the other one.
The yellow
The yellow,
Canish
whatever-
can,
what
yeah,
was the yellow flavor?
fruit punch. I think,
Was it
yeah, I think,
black raspberry?
yeah, it's not bad. That
Yeah.
Pins Mechanicals are opening downtown. They're gonna have this on draft. I'm kind of excited to taste it on draft.
What'd you say?
The Penn's Mechanical that took over Moeller,
Oh,
they're gonna have that on draft.
really?
I'm kind of excited to taste that on draft.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Huh.
What's your next question?
Oh,
How many likes does it take to get this in a oven?
who's your first YouTuber you discovered? That could bring a conversation thing.
All right, where we at?
I'm still waiting for him to ask
Go
it.
on the side.
God damn it.
We'll go. Who was the first YouTuber you discovered?
Jenna Marbles.
Jenna Marbles.
Jenna Marbles.
I haven't heard of him.
I could be wrong, but
First,
Jenna Marbles used to be hilarious.
first one I remember is Bo Burnham.
Yep, that's who I had
Who
written
the hell is
down.
Bo Burnham?
Bo Burnham? Oh my god, he used to like do
He's-
piano stuff.
He sings funny
He
songs.
sings funny songs. Look, yeah.
That's the
He-
first I remember him.
And the only reason, because something popped up on my phone, and I was like, "Oh God, I think that's the first thing I've ever."
He also got paid when the MTV or the YouTube Awards. He got paid $1 million to write a song for them, and it wasn't very good. But got paid $1 million to write a YouTube song for the YouTube Awards, and it wasn't the greatest.
I used to watch Jenna Marbles, though. And I used to watch My Drunk Kitchen.
Didn't watch either one. I
Never heard of
haven't heard of
either
either one of those.
My Drunk Kitchen was a girl that would start cooking and get
Drinking?
real drunk.
Yeah,
And then who knows how it turned out.
you know, it was a good show.
It was hilarious.
I don't know if you guys watched, but it was on Comedy Central. It's called Drunken History.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love that show.
Yeah.
That is probably the smartest
Some of
show ever
Some of
invented.
them are kind of dumb, but some of them they make me laugh so hard.
It's
because
like
you can tell how
I know the
it is.
truth,
Yeah,
but I get drunk and just start making up shit that is partially the truth.
yeah.
fucking
That is
great.
Such a funny show.
I feel like we could do that.
That is such a funny show.
That is such a funny.
I
show.
feel like we could do that.
I think that would be fun.
My question is, and we're gonna do it for
Are
everybody.
we going deep or no?
Not deep,
Oh, boy.
truthful.
Oh,
What was your first impression of me?
You were a bit whiny.
Fair.
whiny.
When I first met him.
Yeah, he was a bit whiny.
Long story short, had to do with Brittany and drama.
But, I mean, it's a fair assumption.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Hmm. I don't know. I didn't really.
But I wasn't, like, judging, like, but you were. We were cool after that.
I wasn't like what, like
You were kind
I
of.
was sitting. If I know what you mean.
Yeah, you were kind of whining. But, I mean, it was after the first night. That was the first time we really ever had a
Yes, yes.
conversation.
But I just want to reiterate, it wasn't like I'm sitting there crying. It was just
No.
kind of like I was bitching.
Yeah, just and whining.
Right.
But that was it. When
Just
it was,
a couple tears.
but that was like
you
the
know?
first conversation we ever really had.
Well, the second conversation was how this motherfucker ate my cheeseburgers because we went to McDonald's and they fucked up my cheeseburgers. And I said, "Do you want these?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'll take them." So I fucking still didn't eat food.
You shouldn't eat like a child.
Well, I don't like
Eat
ketchup.
some
mustard.
ketchup.
Nope, I don't want to ketchup.
I didn't want to catch up. What was your first impression? That should be interesting.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
When did you first meet him at
Probably-
work?
No.
No.
Back in the car club days.
We met back in the car club days,
Oh.
way back in the day.
So
Thought he was gay.
no, I don't think that.
I barely remember
Probably.
him in the Clark Car Club days.
Yeah, I don't think I really thought anything. I think I just didn't really care.
Probably not. I think that's how you feel about everybody
Yeah.
and everything.
Pretty much. I liked you though,
Thanks.
and your beard,
Thanks.
because it's luxurious.
Thanks.
That's it.
Can you fucking stroke him any harder?
I like it.
All right, what's up, guys? Impression of Mark?
I didn't mind Mark. I thought he was funny.
I thought you were very laid back.
I thought he was funny. Absolutely very laid back, but easy to get along with.
Yeah.
I am told that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody says
Just
it's
kind of go with the
easy to
flow.
get along
Like
with.
you weren't
Very
one of those
quiet.
people like
very quiet until you get to know until we get to know you.
That is very true. Not because I'm nervous or anything. I'm just
No,
not a
you're very
talking
quiet
person
until
either.
you get. But like, me and Brad both learned. You say some low key funny ass shit.
Yeah.
All right, what's your impression of Brad?
Oh, I thought I did that.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
His luxurious beard.
Yeah.
First impression, right out of the gate. He didn't give a fuck.
I'm listening.
He didn't give a fuck about
Kinda
what I
like
was
this?
whining about as he gets up and walks away. But me and Brad did get along pretty well.
We sell hot dogs.
Yeah. I didn't know how I felt about Brad when we first met, because I really didn't know a whole lot of people on the trip that I went to that he was at,
Yeah.
other than about
So you
three
guys
of
met
them.
on a trip?
Yeah, Chad's brother's bachelor party.
Oh.
Well, I met him once prior, but it was kind of like, hey,
You were crying.
no. It's when Brad, was that like the first month you and Brittany started dating when I mentioned like frickers? Yeah, like it was kind of like, hey, this is Matt, hey, this is Brad.
Uh-huh.
That's the first time I actually met him. I didn't. But on the trip, we actually like had a conversation and
Right.
whatnot. But
Will you?
yeah, Brad, I'm gonna ask my last question while we're here. Oh, Brad's back. I'll go ahead and ask my last question. Who is your favorite Marvel superhero and why? Mine's Gambit, because he's a complete badass. And he's a lot stronger than what people realize. And after that would be Colossus.
Favorite?
And it doesn't have to be just Marvel. You can go DC too. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
But I think Gambit's so underrated when it comes to the superhero universe.
Yeah.
I'm going strictly based on movies. Of the new movies, I'd probably say Ant-Man.
I do like Ant-Man.
And then give me throw in some Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Peacemaker.
August that comes out.
Yes. Very excited for that.
Oh, Hearts.
Oh, ooh.
What?
I'm just about to Hearts on there.
Hearts.
Oh, it's been happening.
Oh, has it?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
what's happening, but it's been happening. Hallelujah, it's raining hearts.
August, like season 2 of Peacemaker comes
Yeah,
out.
that should be a good one.
I think that was such an underrated show.
I agree. Underrated.
Superheroes, Mark?
I think.
Superheroes?
Yeah. My favorite?
Wanda.
The Incredible Gay Duo?
As good as that
Ambiguously.
That's what it is.
is. Mm,
Harry Potter?
do like me some Harry Potter also.
That was one of the questions I was going to ask, but I know you haven't really watched them, so I didn't ask that.
I mean, you can ask it. I'll make something up.
It's going to be, what house do you think you would belong in?
Slytherin.
Really? Because you're a snake.
Little snake.
I'm a snake.
Just a snake. Just a slither little snake.
Deadpool?
Ah! Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
feel like that was a cop-out.
Huh?
I feel like it was a
Huh?
cop-out.
That's a good one, though.
The cop out?
Yeah, you just didn't know what to say, so you went Deadpool.
No. I think
That's a good one,
I
though.
think it's a good one.
That's a slither little snake.
Literally. Little snake.
Little snake. All right, last questions. Bradley?
Question.
Last one.
Another one. Last question's gonna be.
How many licks does it take to set up a Tootsie Pop?
Do you sleep in underwear?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's just shorts. Sometimes underwear and shorts.
No.
Never.
No.
Usually, I'm either in just underwear or shorts and underwear.
I'm usually
I'm how you are.
not in anything, or I have shorts on.
No underwear.
So it's either you butt
straight
naked
up
or
free
shorts.
balling. You sleep butt naked?
Yeah.
I can't because I got kids.
Yeah.
I've never liked that.
Butt naked?
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, I have fallen asleep butt naked.
I have too, but I never just
Purposely just
yeah.
said,
I've
I'm
never
getting butt
really
naked.
liked
I
it.
get hot,
So do I.
so
Like I'm a super hot sleeper.
yeah.
I turn in. Brittany says I turn into the sun.
Might as well be walking on the sun.
So, would you rather be the smartest guy in the world or the richest guy? In the
I saw that. I did see that
Did
one.
you?
I did see that one.
Richest.
Richest?
I don't give a fuck if I'm stupid. If I can afford whatever I want to afford, I don't give a fuck.
But I feel like if you're the smartest, you could be the richest.
That's where I was going with it.
Not necessarily.
I said could be.
Could be. Doesn't
be.
mean you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you are.
So you
though.
guarantee? I guarantee take the money.
Because I can be a dum-dum, but I hire you. You are now the smartest person in the world, and you just made me the richest person in the world. And I'm a dum-dum, but you work for me.
You got a point.
All right. But if you're the smartest, I don't need to be the richest person in the world. I can make plenty of money just by being smart.
What
Can
if
you?
you're the smartest man in the world, but you're
Do
in
I have to
some?
be the smartest man and broke?
I don't know, but what if you don't have the personality to make the money? Some very smart people
That's true.
are very non-confrontational that just take advantage of.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think I'd rather be the smartest person.
What about the guy that got bought out by Gates or Jobs? They got bullied out of their money.
Mm.
But that was a good question.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
My last question is cereal considered a soup?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
I agree.
No.
Why are you getting so mad?
Why is that even a question?
Because it's
Who has looked at cereal and been like, this is fucking
definition
soup?
of a soup. Cereal would be considered.
That's an insult to cereal.
Do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
Depends on
You
the
slurp
soup.
it, technically. You slurp soup.
Yeah, but I determine, not saying right or wrong.
Eating is chewing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
So you slurp it.
there is fucking
What about,
soup.
like chicken noodle soup?
There is soup I don't chew.
Yeah, tomato soup.
I barely chew fucking SpaghettiOs.
You don't chew SpaghettiOs.
I don't know if I do.
Exactly.
You got to have so many on your spoon. There's no spoon big enough.
Unless it's a meatball.
Yeah. if
Ooh,
it's
that's a
meatball
spicy
on-
meatball.
You chew a meatball, but you don't chew
Yeah.
fucking SpaghettiOs. Do you fucking chew spaghetti?
Yes. Do you not
Let's
chew
look in the.
spaghetti?
Yes, you chew spaghetti. So do you. You're not slurping down whole ass spaghetti
There's
noodles.
no way you're doing that.
No fucking way.
What if you cut it before you put it in your mouth?
You still chew it.
I'm just saying.
I mean, unless you chop it into little tiny like powder.
No, unless you're a Neanderthal and you eat spaghetti like you're living in a cave.
Do you chew Jello?
I squish Jello.
Yeah, you don't necessarily chew it. You just kind of swash it around until it melts. Or make it melt like...
What about ice cream? You
No, you don't chew ice cream.
popsicles?
Yes.
No,
Ooh, I got a yes and a no.
no.
You just put it in your mouth and let it dissolve the whole time. You
Yeah,
don't never bite it.
no.
You don't fucking bite a
Just
piece.
break
of-
it off.
What
I don't
about-
bite it. I break it
What
off.
about
How do you
ice?
break it off?
Snap. I don't bite it.
You just got.
Snap. You don't even have to do. It's not even that serious.
You know what's the easier way to do that?
But you don't have to.
You don't.
I get the same result you do.
Yeah, but I look normal. You don't.
You don't know what I look like. You've never seen me do it.
I just watched you do it.
We're gonna
No, I
debate
didn't
this.
say. Yeah, I'm not punching the block to get the.
We're gonna
coins.
debate popsicles next week. On
Well, we're
cereal
not
came
debating on whether or not cereal is a soup.
No.
Whoever
It's just
thinks that
question.
can fuck off.
from. And the other question was: is hot dog considered a sandwich?
And also, no. Whoever thinks that can fuck off. But let's be serious, though. How long does it take you to pick out a cereal? That's my final question.
We've already had that
That's my
discussion.
final
It takes
question.
me a long time.
It doesn't take me that long.
Does it
because
take
I
you a
know
long
what I
time,
want.
too?
Always.
You go the same cereal every time.
Usually,
No, I don't. If I look for what speaks to me.
So you have a predetermined cereal in mind?
Yeah. Because
I
Really?
will agree. I always look for Rice Krispie treat cereal.
But they don't
and I
have
can
it.
never find it, and then I have to just pick something else. Rice Krispie treat cereal is the greatest cereal, though.
but there's times where I'm like,
I'd have to disagree.
most of the time, when I get like a craving for cereal, I never have it in the house. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some corn pops, or I'm gonna get some fruity pebbles, or I'm gonna get some apple jacks,
We've
So
been
you
on,
or something.
you predetermine what you're
we've been
getting.
on a fruity pebble.
Because I don't eat cereal all the time.
So if you don't predetermine and you go down the cereal,
Oh, I'd be lost.
I'm in there solid 30 minutes.
My go-to every time, like if I can't decide, it's gonna be fruity pebbles.
Fruity fucking Pebbles.
Fruity pebbles is always a good one.
Fruity Pebbles is delicious. Cocoa Pebbles, delicious.
Never had cocoa. I did finally have Cookie Crisp.
Yeah?
Not a big cocoa.
What'd you think?
Wasn't bad.
Delicious. They're just little
Have
mini
you
chocolate
had-
chip cookies in a
I
bowl.
didn't have it with milk. She gave them to me out of the box.
That's fine. They're even better with milk.
Reese Pieces.
Puffs.
Reese Puffs.
Yeah, Reese Puffs.
That's
Just
a
had
good
some of
one,
them the
too.
other day.
Those are good.
Well, not the other day, but I had
My
some of
biggest
them.
thing is I'm not a big chocolate person.
I'm not either, though. But
Cocoa
it's the
Puffs
peanut
are the
butter.
shit.
Really?
Yeah,
You
I
ever
did
have
see
peanut
some
butter
new
Cheerios?
Captain Crunches.
peanut butter Cheerios. No,
Delicious.
that might be.
Delicious.
I like
Tune in next week when we talk about some more cereals.
We can talk about podcast after podcast about cereal.
We'll talk about Brad's taint and Mark ain't.
Because you know why they call it your taint? Taint your ball sack and it taint your butthole.
And Mark.